has already begun to slow. 4 quiet places are waiting in a single line. Nothing will rush you from one to the next. The hours can blur without effort. This is one long stretch of calm. The spaces will change, but the pace will not. And the night will keep carrying you forward. The museum is closed beyond the velvet ropes. The public halls are dark. One storage lamp remains on. No visitor waits by the gallery doors. The rope line ends near a narrow staff passage. A brass hook holds the final cord. The red velvet hangs in a soft curve. Nothing touches it. Behind the passage door, the storage room stays cool. Tall shelves stand in quiet rows. Crates rest under white dust covers. The air smells faintly of wood and paper. A green status light glows above the door. It does not blink. The lock panel shows secure. No badge taps the reader. The first shelf holds framed paintings in padded slots. Only their backs can be seen. Canvas labels face the aisle. Each label stays flat. One frame has a blue tag near the corner. The string is tied twice. No knot loosens. The frame remains upright. A rolling rack stands beside the shelf. Its wheels are locked. Foam blocks hold the lower rail. Nothing shifts on the metal bar. At the center table, cotton gloves rest beside a clipboard. The gloves are clean. The clipboard holds a condition report. No new mark appears. A pencil lies across the top line. Its point faces the lamp. The eraser is worn square. No hand lifts it. Above the table, a task light shines through a white shade. The light stays low. It reaches the report and one corner of a crate. The far aisle remains dim. The nearest crate is marked fragile. Black arrows point upward. A paper seal crosses the lid. The seal remains whole. Beside it, a smaller box holds carved wooden figures. The lid is closed. A foam strip shows of the seam. Nothing presses against it. The climate panel hums on the back wall. Temperature reads steady. Humidity reads normal. No warning color appears. A vent sends cool air along the ceiling. The stream stays even. No cover cloth lifts. No tag moves on its string. At the end of the aisle, a marble bust waits under muslin. The cloth follows the head and shoulders. A small fold rests near the base. It does not slide. The pedestal below it stands on a wooden dolly. 4 wheels sit under the corners. Each brake is set. The dolly remains still. Across the room, a cabinet holds old silver objects. The glass doors are locked. Soft gray liners cover the shelves. The silver keeps a muted shine. A museum number is printed beside each piece. Small cards sit in clear holders. The type is neat and dark. No card has turned. Near the cabinet, a padded card waits by the wall. Its handle is wrapped in black foam. 2 straps hang from the side. The buckles stay closed. A folded blanket lies on the lower shelf. Its corners are square. 1 loose thread rests near the edge. The thread does not move. The storage floor is smooth gray concrete. Yellow lines mark the safe paths. The paint is worn near 1 turn. No wheel crosses it tonight. A red fire panel glows near the exit. The screen reads, "Normal." No buzzer sounds. The cover stays shut. Above it, an exit sign marks the service stair. The letters remain clear. The stair door stays closed. No hinge gives a sound. From the public hall, no music reaches the room. No guide speaks beyond the wall. The museum keeps its night state. The storage room keeps the rest. A small clock hangs above the packing bench. The hands move without sound. No one checks the hour. The bench remains empty. On that bench, tissue paper lies under a glass weight. The sheets are pale and thin. Their edges remain aligned. No corner lifts. A roll of archival tape rests beside the paper. The dispenser is closed. The blade stays covered. Nothing is being wrapped. Near the floor, a black cable runs inside a metal guard. The cover sits flush. Every screw remains seated. No edge rises. A relay clicks once inside the climate cabinet. 1 click. Then the low hum returns. Nothing follows it. The paintings remain in their slots. The crates remain sealed. The velvet rope waits outside the staff door. The museum stays quiet behind it. Near the far shelf, a row of empty frames rests in padded slots. Gold leaf, black wood, pale oak. Each frame has a paper corner guard. No guard has moved. A shallow drawer beneath them holds hanging wire and brass eyes. The parts sit in labeled cups. Nothing rolls across the felt. No cup has tipped. A narrow stool waits under the inspection lamp. Its seat is black vinyl. 1 silver leg shows a faint scrape. The stool does not shift. Beside the stool, a soft brush rests in a paper sleeve. The bristles face inward. A printed line reads, "For surface dust only." No sleeve is torn. On the lowest shelf, sandbags sit in a neat row. They are used to steady heavy frames. The black fabric looks dull in the dim. No bag has shifted. A small leak sensor lies near the wall seam. Its green light stays on. The concrete around it remains dry. No warning tone sounds. At the door to the public hall, a narrow window shows only darkness. The velvet rope is faint beyond the glass. Past the first storage aisle, the room opens wider. The ceiling is higher there. More shelves rise toward the dark beams. The same cool air moves between them. A row of sculpture palettes stands near the center. Each palette has a white number. Gray blankets cover the forms. No outline breaks the cloth. One covered shape is tall and narrow. Another is low and broad. A third rests inside a wooden brace. All three remain still. At the first pallet, straps cross over padded blocks. The ratchets are folded down. Red tags hang from the handles. No tag swings. A floor label reads, "Do not move." The black letters are bold. The tape edges lie flat. No wheel touches the border. Near the pallets, a lifting frame stands under the beam. Its chain is gathered in a basket. The hook rests inside a rubber cradle. Nothing hangs from it. The control pendant is clipped to the post. Up and down buttons face outward. No button lights. No motor starts. Along the left wall, flat files hold prints and drawings. Wide drawers sit in even rows. Each brass pull has a number. Every drawer remains shut. A humidity card rests in a clear slot nearby. The indicator stays blue. No dot turns pink. The case stays dry. At the map cabinet, a linen cover protects the top. A wooden ruler lies across it. The ruler is straight. No edge hangs over. A small magnifier rests beside the ruler. Its lens catches one pale circle. Then the light slips away. The glass goes clear again. Near the far aisle, shelves hold ceramic vessels. Each vessel sits in a foam ring. White bowls, dark jars, painted cups. Nothing touches its neighbor. One jar has a repaired line near the neck. The fill is pale and smooth. The repair remains quiet under the light. No new crack appears. A blue tray holds loose fragments from another piece. Each fragment has a tiny number. The pieces stay in their marked spaces. No piece turns over. At the conservation cart, brushes lie in a fabric roll. The handles point the same way. A soft cloth covers the metal tools. No tool is exposed. A bottle marked distilled water stands in the top tray. The cap is tight. The bottle is half full. The surface remains level. Below it, small weights rest in a divided box. Round, square, narrow. Each one keeps its place. No compartment is empty. The aisle ends at a locked textile room. A small window shows rolled fabrics inside. The rolls lie on wide shelves. Their wrappers stay clean. One label reads, "Embroidered Panel." Another reads, "Silk Banner." The writing is faded but clear. No wrapper has opened. The textile room light is off. Only the aisle lamp reaches through the window. It makes one pale strip on the floor. The strip does not move. A cart beside the door holds acid-free boxes. Their lids fit tightly. Cotton ties cross the larger box. The bows remain firm. At the bottom shelf, a long tube rests in two brackets. The tube is capped at both ends. A barcode sits near the center. No scanner light passes over it. The security camera above the aisle shows one green point. It does not rotate. Nothing enters its view. The lens stays dark. A service intercom hangs below it. The handset rests in its cradle. No channel opens. No voice arrives. From deeper in the building, a freight elevator hums once. The sound is low. The doors do not open here. Then the sound fades. The storage room returns to fans and cool air. No cart rolls. No crate shifts. The shelves keep their calm weight. At the packing station, foam sheets stand in a vertical rack. White layers alternate with gray. The edges remain square. No sheet is pulled free. A label printer sits beside the rack. Its screen is dark. A blank strip shows at the slot. No label feeds forward. Near the printer, a sealed binder reads, "Handling procedures." The cover stays flat. A red tab marks one section. No page turns. The aisle lamp reflects in a stainless table. The reflection is soft. A faint scratch crosses it near one corner. The scratch stays dull. At the far wall, a pressure display holds its number. The digits remain steady. No arrow rises. No alarm tone sounds. One vent damper clicks above the textile room. A brief click, then the airflow returns. No wrapper stirs. The sculpture covers keep their folds. The ceramic trays keep their order. The flat files stay closed. Nothing asks for attention. Behind the velvet ropes, the museum holds many silent rooms. This one holds what is not on display. Everything remains safe. Everything remains still. Near the textile door, a shelf holds rolled conservation paper. Each roll rests in a wooden cradle. White labels face the aisle. No roll shifts. A narrow cart stands beside the shelf. Its top tray holds clean blotting sheets. The lower tray holds padded corners. Nothing has been removed. At the floor line, a door sensor keeps one blue light. The light stays steady. No chime sounds. The door remains secure. A folded cart cover hangs from one peg. The fabric stays smooth. No strap comes loose. A pale gray reaches the high windows near the ceiling. The storage room does not brighten at once. The aisle lamps stay on. The climate panel keeps its green line. The staff door remains locked from inside. The velvet rope waits beyond it. No visitor crosses the public hall. No guard opens the passage yet. At the first shelf, the painting backs show more detail. Canvas seams become clear. Blue tags remain tied to the frames. No string has loosened. The rolling rack still stands beside them. Its wheels remain locked. Foam blocks stay under the rail. Nothing shifts with the morning air. At the center table, the cotton gloves remain beside the report. The pencil still crosses the top line. No fresh note appears. The task lamp keeps its small circle. The crate marked fragile remains sealed. The black arrows still point upward. The paper strip across the lid stays whole. No corner has lifted. Beside it, the smaller figure box stays closed. The foam line remains visible at the seam. No sound comes from inside. The box keeps its place. On the back wall, the temperature stays steady. Humidity remains normal. The panel shows no warning. The low hum continues. Cool air moves from the ceiling vent. The flow touches the hanging tags. The tags do not sway. The muslin covers remain flat. At the far end, the covered marble bust keeps its shape. Head, shoulders, pedestal. The small fold near the base remains. No cloth edge slips. The dolly beneath it stays square to the yellow line. All 4 brakes remain set. No wheel turns. The floor stays clear. The silver cabinet reflects a little more gray now. Its doors remain locked. Object cards stay inside their holders. No card has shifted. The padded cart near the wall keeps its straps closed. The folded blanket remains on the lower shelf. The loose thread still rests near the edge. Nothing catches it. The fire panel continues to read normal. The red screen stays calm. No buzzer sounds. The exit door remains shut. At the packing bench, the tissue paper still lies under the glass weight. The archival tape remains in its dispenser. The blade stays covered. No package begins. Past the first aisle, the sculpture palettes remain under gray blankets. The red tags hang from the ratchets. No tag moves. No strap loosens. The lifting frame stands under the same beam. Its chain remains gathered in the basket. The hook stays in its rubber cradle. No motor starts. Along the wall, the flat file drawers remain closed. The brass poles catch pale light. Each drawer number becomes easier to read. No hand reaches for them. The humidity card near the map cabinet remains blue. The wooden ruler stays across the linen cover. The magnifier rests beside it. The lens keeps one faint reflection. At the ceramic shelves, bowls and jars remain in their foam rings. The repaired jar keeps its pale line. The fragment tray stays ordered. No piece has turned. The conservation cart remains where it was left. Brushes stay inside the fabric roll. The water bottle remains capped. Small weights keep their divided spaces. The bowling lane is closed for the night. The last ball has already come back. Pins stand in their racks beyond the machines. No one waits at the foul line. The room keeps a low amber glow. Lane arrows shine under varnished wood. The score screens stay on in dim blue boxes. Nothing asks to be counted now. At lane 6, the ball return mouth faces the settee. Its black opening stays empty. A faint belt sound lives somewhere inside the housing. It does not rise. 3 balls rest in the rack. Red, blue, black. Each one holds a dull stripe from the ceiling lights. No hand reaches for finger holes. The red ball has a small white scrape near the thumb hole. The mark curves like a crescent. It catches light once, then it goes quiet again. Behind the settee, molded seats run in a low row. The plastic is dark green. One seat has a paper scoring sheet left on it. The sheet is folded once through the middle. A pencil lies across the top edge. No final number is being added. The frame holds what the night already gave it. At the table between the seats, a plastic pitcher stands half full of water. 2 clear cups rest beside it, upside down. Their rims make thin, bright circles on the laminate. Nothing touches them. The approach stays clean and pale under the lane lights. Tiny dots in the wood mark where shoes have stopped all evening. Now the boards keep the marks without more weight. A dark line at the foul marker runs from side to side. It stays exact. No toe crosses it. No ball swings out over it. Beyond the line, the lane stretches into gloss and shadow. The arrows sit in calm rows. The boards narrow toward the pins. Every stripe of oil remains hidden in the shine. At the far end, the pin setter hood hangs over the deck. The machine rests behind its black mouth. 10 pins wait in quiet white order. Red neckbands show in a faint line. No pin drops, no arm lowers. The deck stays clear under the sleeping machine. A little sign over the lane reads, "House shoes only." The corners of the sign have curled slightly. Tape still holds the edges flat enough. At the side wall, a rack of rental shoes stands behind wire mesh. Red and blue stripes mark the sizes. Most pairs rest toe to heel in the dark. One pair has been left on the lower bench. Black soles, gray uppers. The laces are loose and open. No one comes back for them. Above the shoe rack, a clock glows with red digits. It is past 1 in the morning. The numbers keep changing. The room does not answer. The snack counter at the back has gone dark except for one warmer light. A pretzel case stands empty. Salt crystals remain on the metal tray. No tongs lift. Beside the register, napkin holders sit in a row. The top napkin in one holder leans forward. Its edge curls in the warm, dry air. A soda cooler hums under the counter. Bottles inside stand in colored rows. Green, orange, clear, dark red. The glass doors stay shut. Near the arcade corner, 2 machines remain lit. A claw machine glows pink and blue. A racing cabinet shows a paused road under streetlights. Neither sound reaches the lanes. Their colors touch the sidewall and stop. The bowling floor keeps its own dim amber world. Wood, plastic, white pins, dark gutters, all of it held in place. At the scoring console, names remain on the screen. One frame is circled in yellow. Another waits blank at the end. No one fills it. A blinking cursor pauses under the final line. It blinks, then blinks again. Nothing follows it. At the next lane over, a bumper rail has been left up. The metal edge makes a low, silver line along the gutter. The second rail stays hidden below the wood. Farther back, a broom leans beside the ball cleaner. The straw end spreads a little at the base. A dustpan hangs from the same hook by one cracked loop. The ball cleaner lid is closed. A faint smell of oil and polish stays around it. Not strong, just enough to belong to the room. At the foul line, one ceiling light hums a little more than the others. Its sound remains thin and even. It never becomes important. From outside, rain taps once against the front glass. Then again. The sound is small by the entrance and smaller here. The lanes keep their distance from the street. Nothing begins after the last ball returns. Nothing needs another turn. The closed lane keeps its quiet shape under the hanging lights. At the end of the settee, a lone wrist brace lies beside the scoring table. Its Velcro strap is half open. The black fabric keeps the curve of a hand. No one reaches back for it. A tiny chip in the laminate table shows pale wood below. The chip is smaller than a fingernail. It stays near the edge by the pencil. The return track inside the housing gives one soft, settling sound. One sound. Then the same belt hush remains. The red ball does not move. Along the wall, framed league photos hang in a row. The glass keeps only lane light now. A gold cup sits below them on a shelf. Past the settee area, the lanes bend toward the back walkway. The carpet grows darker there. cleaner smells more of polish and old oil. No shoes squeak across the tiles. A row of scoring consoles faces the approaches. The screens remain on, but dimmed. Names stay printed in blue blocks. Frames stay frozen where the games ended. At lane 7, the final frame still shows an open box. No mark follows it. The empty square waits for no one now. At lane 8, a strike symbol holds in yellow. The bright shape looks sharper than the rest. Then the screen softens it again. Below the monitors, hand sanitizer bottles stand on a shelf. One bottle is almost empty. The pump stays raised. No palm presses it down. A rag bin sits beneath the shelf. White towels lie in a low heap. One towel edge has slipped over the rim. It hangs there without falling. At the side station, a scoring terminal rests in sleep mode. Its black screen gives back the lane lights. A card reader glows with one green point. Nothing taps against it. Near the station, a stack of house scorecards sits in a wire tray. Blue lines, small boxes, printed logos in the corner. No card is taken from the stack. A ball card waits by the side wall. 3 leak bags sit in the lower cradle. Red piping, black nylon, brass zippers. All 3 remain shut. One bag has a stitched patch near the handle. Thursday, mixed league. The thread has faded at the edge. The patch stays flat. At the wall beyond, framed posters show perfect form. Shoulders square, wrist firm, eyes down lane. The posters belong to brighter hours. Now they hang above empty approaches. The lessons wait without students. A trophy case stands near the office door. Gold figures lift tiny balls above their heads. Blue ribbons rest in soft loops on the shelf. The glass holds weak reflections from the lane lights. Dust shows along one lower edge. No sleeve wipes it clean. Near the case, a corkboard holds league standings. Team names run in ruled columns. Pins won, games won, average. A red pushpin marks the top page. No page is turned. No result is updated. The board keeps its order through the night. At the office window, blinds are half closed. A desk lamp burns inside. Its light falls on paper stacks and a ringing logbook that does not ring. No light flashes at the base. Along the back walkway, black return tracks run under metal covers. Their seams show faint oil shine. A soft mechanical hush passes below them, then settles again. At the foul line rack, rental socks hang in sealed pairs. Blue labels mark the sizes. One packet has twisted on the hook. It stays turned sideways. A poster beside them reminds bowlers to return shoes to the counter. The lower corner has curled up from the wall. Tape still holds the top edge flat. Near the ball cleaner, Bottles of polish stand in a red tray. Blue liquid, clear liquid, one white cream bottle. Each cap remains screwed tight. A folded instruction sheet lies under the tray. Its top line reads, "Clean after league play." No one reads farther down. At the machine corner, the claw crane keeps its pink glow. Stuffed bears lie under the claw in a loose heap. The claw hangs at center and does not move. Beside it, the racing game shows a wet highway under streetlights. No engine sound comes from the cabinet. Their colors reach only the side tiles. The lanes keep their amber quiet. The wood does not borrow from them. At lane 10, both bumper rails remain down. The gutters stay black on either side. The polished boards between them shine without a mark. Near the service door, a mop bucket stands with its wringer up. A ring of dried water marks one wheel. The service door has a small square window. Dark storage shelves can be seen beyond it. Boxes of cups, stacks of napkins, cleaning powder. Nothing shifts in the room behind. Above the door, a red exit sign glows in a steady block. Its letters remain plain. The plastic cover has one small crack near the corner. On the floor below, a strip of yellow tape marks the staff line. The tape has worn thin at the middle. No shoe crosses it now. A wall clock near the standings board shows 1:20. Its second hand moves in short red steps. No one looks up to count them. From the front entrance, the rain reaches the room only as a rumor. A soft tap near the glass. A thin hiss from the lot outside. The lanes stay far from it. Nothing begins along the back walkway. Nothing needs another frame. The closed alley keeps its scores, its trophies, and its machines in the same held hush. At the last console, a plastic pencil cup holds 4 short pencils. One has no eraser left. A paper wristband lies beside the cup. Its sticky end has folded under itself. No one pulls it straight. Under the console shelf, a single quarter rests near the wall. It catches one stripe of blue from the monitor. Then it goes dark again. A paper cup rests on a shelf edge. Its rim has gone soft. It does not fall. Quiet. Still. A pale gray begins beyond the front glass. The bowling lane does not brighten at once. The score screens still hold their blue boxes. No one comes through the entrance. The amber lights above the approaches remain on. They touch the wood and the seats below them. The room keeps its late night shape. At lane 6, the ball return mouth still faces the settee. The opening remains black. A soft belt hush lives inside the housing. It does not change. The 3 balls in the rack have not moved. Red, blue, black. The white scrape on the red ball is easier to see now. It curves near the thumb hole. The mold folded seats behind the table stay empty. The folded score sheet still lies on the green plastic. The pencil keeps its place across the top edge. At the table, the pitcher of water remains half full. The two cups still rest upside down beside it. Their rims hold thinner rings of light than before. The approach looks flatter in the gray. The tiny stop marks in the boards are easier to read. No new shoe line crosses them. The foul marker still runs sharp from side to side. No toe crosses it. No ball swings over the wood. The lane keeps its distance. Far ahead, the 10 pins remain in white order. Their red neckbands show more clearly now. The pin setter hood stays dark above them. No arm lowers from the machine. No pin slips sideways. The deck remains clear and still. At the shoe rack, the paired rentals stay behind the wire mesh. The gray pair on the lower bench remains with its laces loose. No one comes back for it. Above the rack, the red digital clock has passed 1. The numbers change in place. The room does not answer them. At the snack counter, the empty pretzel case remains under one warmer light. Salt crystals still rest on the tray. The napkin edge in the holder keeps its curl. The soda cooler hums beneath the counter. Colored bottles remain in their rows. The glass doors stay shut. No hand reaches for the handle. Near the arcade corner, the claw machine still glows in pink and blue. The racing cabinet still holds its wet road under streetlights. Neither sound comes to the lanes. At the scoring console, the names remain on the screen. One open frame still waits at the end. The cursor beneath it keeps blinking. Nothing follows. The bumper rail left up on the next lane remains a silver line in the gutter. The second rail stays hidden below the wood. Nothing lifts it down. The broom beside the ball cleaner has not moved. The straw end still spreads at the base. The dustpan hangs from the cracked loop without slipping. At the wall, framed league photos remain in their row. The glass keeps only lane light now. A gold cup sits below them on a shelf. Dust has settled in the base ring. Still there. Past the settee area, the back walkway keeps its darker carpet. The screens at lanes 7 and 8 still hold their frozen frames. The yellow strike mark remains the brightest shape. The sanitizer bottle under the monitor is still almost empty. Its pump stays raised. No palm presses it down. In the trophy case, ribbons remain in quiet loops. The gold figures hold their tiny balls above their heads. Dust still shows at one lower edge. The standings board beside the case remains pinned in place. Team names run down the sheet. No page turns. No result is added. At the office window, the lamp still burns inside. Paper stacks remain under it. The blinds stay half closed. No movement crosses behind the glass. Along the back return tracks, the seams keep their faint oil shine. The mechanical hush passes below them once. Then the same quiet holds. The blue lounge stays open to itself after closing. The tank is still lit. The outer glass is dark with rain. No visitor remains in the room. The lounge keeps one low circle of light. It falls across the carpet and stops at the tank. Everything beyond it turns softer. At the entrance, a velvet rope crosses the opening. The brass hook is set. A small card reads, "Lounge closed." The letters remain sharp. The carpet begins just past the rope. Its pattern shows dim waves and pale shells. The edges look darker near the window wall. No step crosses the path. A long sofa faces the glowing tank. The fabric is deep blue. One cushion has tipped at the corner. No hand presses it flat. Beside the sofa, a low table holds a glass bowl of white pebbles. One shell rests on top. Its curve catches the lamp. Then the curve goes dull again. 3 brochures lie beside the bowl. Moon jelly feeding, reef talk, late member hour. The paper edges stay square. At the far wall, the tank rises from floor to ceiling. Its water is blue and clear. A slow current moves through the light. Nothing in the room moves that slowly. Small silver fish turn near the middle. They gather. They loosen. They gather again. The blue holds them all the while. A ray passes over the sand bed near the glass. Its shadow follows under it. The shadow softens near a rock arch. Then both shapes fade into the deeper blue. At the left corner of the tank, artificial seagrass bends with the flow. Each blade leans one way. Each blade returns with care. Nothing snaps back. Near the rock arch, a striped fish waits in darker water. Only the yellow edge of its tail shows. Then even that edge is gone. The arch keeps the rest. A low hum comes from the life support wall. It stays even. It never rises. It becomes part of the room at once. Above that hum, rain touches the roof glass. Not hard, not fast, just enough to keep the city outside. At the refreshment counter, clear cups stand in a careful tower. Their rims make thin rings of light. A glass pitcher holds water and lemon slices. Nothing stirs the surface. A box of cloth napkins sits beside the tray. The top fold ends in a neat point. No one reaches across the counter. No bottle waits there. A chalkboard menu hangs behind the sink. Tea, sparkling water, citrus cookies. No line has been crossed out. Below it, a small refrigerator keeps one green light. The door remains shut. No bottle stands on the steel top. The counter keeps its quiet order. Along the side wall, framed photographs show busier hours. Children at the tunnel, hands against blue glass, a shark beyond the frame. Tonight the room keeps none of that energy. It keeps the chairs. It keeps the lamp. It keeps the tank and the rain. A floor lamp stands by the nearest chair. Its shade is cream linen. Its chain hangs straight. The chair below remains broad and empty. One arm of the chair has worn smooth at the edge. The line is faint but easy to see in the lamp. The seat still holds a shallow hollow. No one returns to claim it. Near the outer glass, a fern lifts dark fronds from a round pot. The soil has gone black with water. One bead rests on the lip. It does not fall. Outside that window, rain draws silver slants through a parking lamp. The lot beyond the fence looks empty. No door opens at the curb. No late bus shows even as color. At the tank wall, a jelly rises through the side column. Its bell opens, then closes. Its fine fringe follows after. A second jelly rises below it. The two shapes nearly meet. Then the current parts them with no effort. Each one keeps its own slow line. Near the base seam, white sand gathers against the inner glass. A snail traces a pale mark there. The mark curves toward a stone. Then it stops. At the host stand, the tablet screen has gone black. A paper pad lies beneath it. One number is written near the top edge. The ink has dried. Round vents in the ceiling send a slow, cool drift through the lounge. The air touches the shades. The shades do not move. Nothing light in the room gives way. At the rope by the entrance, one brass post reflects the tank in a bent blue strip. The strip wavers once. Then the metal turns gold again. The room remains closed. Nothing begins here. Nothing asks the room to wake. The blue lounge keeps its chairs, its water, and its patient light after the last lights dim. At the side table, a blue glass coaster rests on dark wood. No cup stands over it. The circle stays clear. Above the tank, a small speaker is set into the wall. No music comes through the grill. Only the same low hush remains. By the service door, a clipboard hangs from a hook. The top page reads, "Filter check." No box has been marked since evening. It stays there, soft blue. Past the main lounge, the room bends toward a smaller alcove. The light is lower there. The carpet turns darker. The tank keeps shining through the side pane. A narrow shelf holds books above the chair. Seabirds, tidal pools, Atlantic storms. One book leans away from the rest. No hand sets it straight. No page turns. The titles remain in their row. The shelf stays quiet. Below it, a cabinet cabinet keeps folded blankets for winter events. The doors are paneled wood. One brass knob catches the tank. Then it goes dark again. A reading chair faces the narrow viewing pane. A throw lies over the back. Its stripes are navy and cream. The fringe falls in a short line. A round ottoman waits in front of the chair. Its fabric is darker at the center. No heel presses there. No shoe touches the edge. Beside the chair, a small lamp stands on a tripod base. Its shade is blue-gray linen. The pole chain hangs close to the stem. No hand reaches up. A magazine lies open on the side table. Moon jellies fill one page. White text runs over the dark water. One corner has curled upward. The curl does not flatten. The page does not turn. The magazine keeps its place. The table keeps its small, still life. At the wall opposite the chair, a second viewing pane opens into the tank. This glass is narrower. It holds more reflection from the room. The blue remains behind it. The chair lamp appears there first. Then a silver fish crosses through the reflection. For a moment they share the pane. Then the water takes the fish away. Near the lower edge, a horseshoe crab moves over pale sand. Its shell looks brown against the blue. Its tail draws a thin line behind it. The line stays for a while. Then the current softens it. The bottom turns smooth again. The crab goes on. Nothing hurries it. Above the crab, 3 small fish gather as one bright knot. They hold close to the rock arch. Then they loosen again. Each one keeps its own path. At the service niche, a sink and counter rest behind a half wall. Glasses dry upside down on a mat. Their rims make small circles. The circles stay clear. A corkboard hangs above the niche. Volunteer schedule. Shark Talk notes. A postcard of winter waves. The pins stay where they were pressed. One corner of the postcard bends forward. It does not fold farther. The paper keeps its little curve. The wall keeps its quiet order. A lidded jar of tea bags sits near the electric kettle. Mint, chamomile, Earl Grey. No steam rises. Beside the kettle, sugar sticks rest in a ceramic cup. One stick stands higher than the rest. Its white paper catches the lamp. Then it fades again. At the far end of the alcove, a glass door faces the outer terrace. Rain slips down it in long silver threads. The terrace chairs beyond are stacked and wet. No one waits there. No umbrella opens. No late member leans at the rail. The terrace keeps the rain. The alcove keeps the blue. A speaker set into the ceiling gives no music. A tiny red dot shows on its face. The dot remains steady. Nothing follows it. Below it, a framed emergency map hangs by the door. Green arrows point back toward the lobby. The cover reflects the tank. Then the reflection thins away. At the corner table, a guest comment box sits beside sharpened pencils. The slit is narrow. Note cards wait in a small stack. No answer rests inside. One card shows a printed question. What was your favorite animal tonight? No hand writes below it. The white card stays clean. In the wall niche near the plant stand, 3 electric candles rest on a tray. Their amber tips do not flicker. A fern grows beside them in a black pot. 2 fronds brush the wall. 1 drop of water clings under a lower tip. The vent breathes past. The vent cannot lift it. The drop keeps its place. At the baseboard, the life support hum grows slightly nearer. Not louder, only closer in this smaller room. It stays low and even. A maintenance panel sits in the wall below the shelf. 4 screws hold it shut. A label reads, Pump Access B. No tool lies near it. Toward the ceiling, iron ribs cross under wet roof glass. A bead of rain gathers where 2 bars meet. It slides and leaves a bright track. Then the track shortens. Another line of water passes over it. The pane turns dark again. The room keeps only blue and amber. Nothing more is needed. A child-sized stool waits by the tank ledge. Its paint is pale blue. Clear tape wraps 1 leg near the foot. No small shoes stand on it. Near the prep counter, a folded cloth rests beside a spray bottle. The cloth is white with 1 blue stripe. The nozzle points toward the sink. The trigger stays dry. A wall clock above the books shows 20 past 1. Its second hand moves in short, silent steps. No one looks up. The hour keeps itself. At the edge of the mat, a bent straw wrapper lies by the sink. Its paper twist holds at one end. The damp air does nothing to it. The floor remains clean around it. Nothing begins in the alcove. A thin gray gathers beyond the rain-dark roof. The aquarium lounge does not brighten at once. The blue tank still holds the room together. No one enters before the day staff. The lamp by the central path remains on. The rain keeps tracing the outer glass. The tank keeps its calm field of light. At the rope across the entrance, the brass hook has not moved. Lounge closed still reads in clear block letters. The card looks flat. The carpet shows more of its wave pattern now. Pale shells return between the darker curls. The floor remains empty end to end. The long sofa under the lamp keeps its bent cushion. No hand smooths the fabric. No coat has appeared in the night. At the center table, the shell above the white pebbles looks cooler now. The lamp gives it less gold. The bowl stays perfectly still. The brochures remain fanned beside it. Coral reef talk. Moon jelly feeding. After hours membership tour. No page lifts. No corner folds. The paper waits as it did before. Across the room, the tall tank shows more of its inner sand bed. The current remains gentle. Blue light still fills the water column. The small silver fish gather near the middle again. They turn once together. Then they loosen into separate lines. A ray moves low over the sand. Its shadow follows under it. The shadow softens near the rock arch. The striped fish near the arch remains hard to see. Its yellow tail shows at the opening. Then the darker water hides it again. At the bar counter, the stack of clear cups stays exact. The pitcher of lemon water keeps 2 slices near the side. Nothing disturbs the surface. The box of cloth napkins has not changed. The top fold remains pointed. No hand reaches across the tray. Tea, sparkling water, citrus cookies. The chalkboard menu still lists the same small choices. The refrigerator below keeps 1 green light. The door remains shut. No bottle stands on the counter. At the far wall, the daylight photographs look more distant now. The school groups belong to another rhythm. The lounge keeps only its patient after-hours mood. The floor lamp beside the nearest chair still glows through linen. Its chain hangs straight. The chair remains broad and empty. The worn line on the chair arm is easier to see now. It curves toward the front edge. The seat keeps its hollow shape. Near the window, the fern lifts the same dark fronds. The bead on the pot lip is gone. A wet line shows where it fell. Outside, the parking lot remains empty behind the fence. Rain makes silver slants through the streetlight. A passing bus no longer shows even as color. The city stays behind the weather. The weather stays behind the glass. The room stays with the tank. At the tank wall, 1 jelly drifts upward in the side column. Its bell opens, then closes. Its fringe follows after. A second jelly rises below it again. The current parts them with the same slow care. Neither one resists it. Near the base seam, the snail has moved a little farther on. Its pale line curves toward the stone and stops. Nothing disturbs the sand around it. The hostess stand by the entry remains untouched. The tablet screen is dark. The pen still lies across the paper pad. The number on the top page has not changed. No second line was added later. The ink stays dry and small. Round vents in the ceiling continue their low drift. The air touches the lampshades. The shades do not move. By the service door, the clipboard still hangs from its hook. Filter check remains printed at the top. No new box has been marked. In the alcove, the books remain on their shelf. Seabirds, tidal pools, Atlantic storms. The leaning volume still stands away from the others. The folded throw on the reading chair keeps its navy and cream stripes. The fringe lies in the same short line. The ottoman waits in front of the seat. At the narrow viewing pane, the chair lamp still reflects beside the water. A silver fish crosses through the reflection. Then the pane belongs to blue again. The horseshoe crab remains near the lower edge of the tank. Its tail marks a fainter line than before. The current has softened the rest. At the prep niche, the glasses remain upside down on the mat. The kettle is quiet. The sugar sticks keep their small white row. The red dot on the ceiling speaker remains steady. The terrace beyond the glass door stays wet and empty. The stacked chairs still shine with rain. The guest comment cards remain untouched in their stack. What was your favorite animal tonight? No answer waits beneath the question.